Ready for non-stop thrills, jaw-dropping stunts, and heart-pounding action? We've scoured Netflix, Prime, and Tubi to bring you the top 10 mind-blowing action movies you absolutely cannot miss. From explosive shootouts to edge-of-your-seat chase scenes, these films will keep you hooked from start to finish. Grab your popcorn, buckle up, and get ready for an adrenaline-fueled ride you won't forget. Extreme follows Maximo, a retired hitman whose life is shattered when his son and father are brutally murdered by his own brother. Left for dead, Maximo survives and spends 2 years preparing for revenge, mastering combat skills and planning a precise retaliation. Along the way, he is joined by Maria, his brother's estranged sister, and a troubled teen caught in the deadly family feud. Together, they navigate betrayal, danger, and high-stakes confrontations as Maximo hunts his brother across a violent underworld packed with relentless action, intense martial arts sequences, and gripping suspense. Extreme delivers a high-octane revenge thriller that combines emotional stakes with brutal combat, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats from start to finish. Earth and Blood follows Said, a sawmill owner living a quiet life in rural France, whose world is turned upside down when his employee hides 8 kilos of stolen cocaine on the property. When a violent drug cartel arrives to retrieve the shipment, Said must protect his daughter and defend his sawmill against relentless attackers. Trapped in a high-stakes fight for survival, he faces brutal confrontations and life-or-death decisions, using wit and strength to stay alive. Packed with intense action sequences, suspenseful chases, and raw tension, the film delivers non-stop thrills. With a gritty atmosphere and explosive encounters, Earth and Blood explores family loyalty, survival instincts, and courage under pressure. Trigger warning follows Parker, a skilled Special Forces veteran, who returns to her hometown after her father's sudden death, only to discover it wasn't an accident. Inheriting the family bar, she uncovers a dangerous web of corruption, illegal arms deals, and a violent gang operating under the influence of powerful town figures. Her investigation pits her against old allies and enemies, including her ex-boyfriend, now the local sheriff, forcing her to confront betrayal, secrets, and hidden agendas. Packed with intense action sequences, high-stakes confrontations, and suspenseful twists, the film explores themes of resilience, justice, and vengeance. With relentless thrills and emotional depth, Trigger Warning delivers a gripping action thriller experience that keeps viewers on edge until the explosive finale.
Wo ist Josh?
Extraterritorial follows Sarah Wolf, a former Special Forces soldier struggling with PTSD, who visits the U.S. consulate in Frankfurt with her young son Josh to apply for a visa. During the visit, Josh mysteriously disappears, and despite being told there is no record of him entering, Sarah refuses to leave. Determined to find him, she launches her own investigation inside the consulate, uncovering a dark conspiracy involving corrupt officials and a former military ally. As she navigates a high-stakes environment filled with deception and danger, Sarah must rely on her training, intelligence, and resilience to outsmart her enemies and rescue her son. Packed with intense action, suspenseful twists, and emotional depth, Extraterritorial keeps viewers on the edge of their seats until the very last moment. The Pirates, The Last Royal Treasure takes viewers on an action-packed adventure during the Joseon era as a group of pirates and bandits hunt for a legendary royal treasure. Stolen during the fall of the Goryeo dynasty, the treasure has remained hidden for centuries, drawing multiple factions into a dangerous race. The crew faces deadly waters, cryptic clues, and fierce rival treasure hunters, forcing them to navigate betrayals, shifting alliances, and unexpected traps. Packed with high-stakes action, thrilling chases, and moments of humor, the film balances excitement with clever twists. With stunning visuals and tense encounters, The Pirates, The Last Royal Treasure delivers a gripping adventure that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats from start to finish. My Name is Vendetta follows Santo, a former mafia hitman who has left his violent past behind to live peacefully with his daughter in the mountains. Their quiet life is shattered when a simple social media post exposes Santo's history, triggering a brutal attack that claims the lives of his wife and uncle. As danger closes in, Santo and his daughter are forced to confront the mafia's relentless pursuit, navigating a treacherous world of betrayal, violence, and revenge. Driven by grief and determination, they embark on a dangerous quest to bring justice to those responsible. Packed with intense action, suspenseful confrontations, and emotional stakes, My Name is Vendetta delivers a gripping tale of family, vengeance, and survival that keeps viewers on edge throughout. Point Blank follows an ER nurse whose life is turned upside down when his wife is kidnapped by a ruthless criminal. To save her, he is forced into an uneasy alliance with a wounded murder suspect, breaking him out of the hospital to confront the danger head-on. Together, they navigate a deadly web of corruption, evading law enforcement and violent criminals while racing against time. The tension escalates with daring escapes, high-stakes confrontations, and relentless shootouts, pushing both men to their limits. Packed with adrenaline-fueled action, suspenseful twists, and heart-pounding sequences, Point Blank delivers an intense thriller experience. Every moment ratchets up the stakes as the nurse and his unlikely ally fight to save his wife and survive.
The ghost doesn't just walk away.
True Memoirs of an International Assassin follows a mild-mannered writer whose novel about a deadly assassin is mistakenly published as a true story. Believed to be the real assassin, he is kidnapped by Venezuelan revolutionaries and forced into a dangerous political plot to kill the country's president. With no choice but to play along, he must rely on his wits and quickly adapt to survive in a world of armed guards, corrupt officials, and high-stakes deception. Teaming up with a DEA agent, he navigates chaotic situations, cleverly outsmarting those who think he's a professional killer. Packed with action, suspense, and comedic moments, the film delivers a thrilling and often humorous ride as an ordinary man faces extraordinary danger.
Friends should trust each other. Promise me.
Close follows Sam, a highly skilled bodyguard tasked with protecting Zoe, a young heiress, during a high-profile trip to Morocco. What begins as a standard assignment quickly turns into a fight for survival when violent attackers attempt to kidnap Zoe. Forced to flee, Sam and Zoe navigate a deadly conspiracy involving corrupt officials and relentless mercenaries. As the danger escalates, Sam's expertise and quick thinking are pushed to the limit, testing both her physical and mental endurance. The film delivers intense, edge-of-your-seat action sequences, from hand-to-hand combat to daring escapes, while highlighting the bond that forms between protector and charge. With suspense, thrilling twists, and non-stop tension, close keeps viewers engaged from start to finish.
Une nouvelle vie, une nouvelle identité.
AKA follows Adam, an elite special ops agent tasked with infiltrating a dangerous crime syndicate to stop a looming terrorist attack. As he gains the trust of the syndicate's ruthless leader, Adam unexpectedly forms a bond with the leader's young son, forcing him to confront his own morals and the risks of his mission. Navigating a world of betrayal, covert operations, and high-stakes danger, Adam must balance loyalty, duty, and personal conscience while trying to prevent catastrophe. Packed with intense action sequences, tactical combat, and heart-pounding suspense, the film keeps viewers on edge. AKA explores themes of identity, trust, and the blurred lines between right and wrong, delivering a gripping, adrenaline-fueled thriller from start to finish.